Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fakir Lamoksin from Polytechnic ATI Makassar. Today, I'm gonna bring a presentation about my research proposal. The title is "The Effect of Temperature and Time on the Formation of Lactic Acid from Molasses Through Hydrothermal Reaction." The reason I chose this research is because lactic acid has many benefits in the most company, like cosmetic company is used as moisturizer for skincare. Then in food and drink company is used as probiotic fermentation. Then in pharmacy is used as antibacterial for medicine. Then lactic acid also can be used for making polylactic acid. Polylactic acid is one of the ingredients to make biodegradable plastic. All that benefit make lactic acid more valuable in industry, making the price keep getting up. Lactic acid can be produced from molasses. Molasses is a liquid waste from sugar factory. There is several methods for producing lactic acid, like was fermentation. Fermentation is good, but taking so much time, like it's about 24, even 72 hours per single batch for making lactic acid. That's why several research has been developed a new method for this problem, like hydrothermal reaction. Hydrothermal reaction is one of method that used for synthetic of lactic acid that use a high pressure and temperature condition for making lactic acid. In the hydrothermal reaction, there is two effect parameter that affect of lactic acid production, like temperature and time. That's why I take this research for knowing what is the temperature and time effect for lactic acid production through hydrothermal reaction. There is a research problem formulation that how do temperature and time affect the yield of lactic acid through hydrothermal reaction. Then research goal. This study aims to analyze the effect of temperature and time on the yield of lactic acid through hydrothermal reaction. There is several previous research. First about fermentation. Nurjana et al. 2015 has researched with molasses with method fermentation using Lactobacillus delbrueckii with condition 42 degrees Celsius with 24 hours. The results, he got 2.8% lactic acid. Second research is from Hidawati et al. It use carrageenan with fermentation Lactobacillus plantarum with condition 37 degrees Celsius with 72 hours. Results, they got 18.456 gram per liter lactic acid. Third is from Amir with tofu and mango liquid waste using fermentation Lactobacillus acidophilus with condition 37 degrees Celsius with 48 hours. The result, he got 22.44 gram per liter lactic acid. Then there is previous research about hydrothermal reaction. First from Rodriguez et al. They use glycerol as a material, then using natrium hydroxide as catalyst with condition 250 degrees Celsius with 3 hours. They got 76.4 lactic acid. The second research is from Kai and Bonyarat Takalin with using cassava starch with catalyst barium hydroxide with condition 240 degrees with 60 minutes. Results is 53.95 lactic acid. The third research is from Liu et al. Using glucose with acidic milk catalyst. The condition is 190 degrees Celsius with 2 hours. The result is 25.4% lactic acid. Next, there is a framework of thinking that molasses from liquid waste of sugar factory through hydrothermal reaction produce lactic acid. Then it can be also produced for PLA or polylactic acid with drying in the oven. Next, there is research method. First, procedure. molasses with natrium hydroxide are combined in the reactor with 2:1 ratio. This reactor is heating in the furnace. In this furnace, I'm varying the temperature and time. The temperature I use is 250 degrees Celsius, 300 and 350. The time I use is 60, 90 and 120 minutes. Then through a filtering process, then produce lactic acid. There is a next procedure for making polylactic acid, but not in this research. Next, there is a data analysis. In the data analysis, I use yield as basis in my research for knowing what is effect of temperature and time. Then gas chromatography and mass spectrometry is used for knowing what is the composition of lactic acid. Next, there is a hypothesis. First, there are difference each temperature and time variable in the yield of value of the lactic acid form. The second hypothesis is the higher the temperature and time, the higher the yield value of lactic acid are formed. Okay, maybe that's it, my presentation about the proposal seminar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.